morning, Dwayne. Well, welcome everyone to the November edition of the Chamber Chat program. Hey, Jim, before we get started this morning, we're going to have a drawing.
I know, I'm so excited.
Well, Tim Hintz of Fresh Chairs is here. And, you know, for the Off the Beaten Path event, you could go in and sign your name. And we've got those names here. And Tim's brought them, and we're going to draw.
Yay!
Where are you, Tim?
Where are you,
Here he
Tim?
comes. Oh, he's got a big basket.
Oh, look at that beautiful basket.
Who's going to do the drawing?
Oh, I don't know. I happen to be very experienced at this. I've been doing it for 10 years for WJLE for the birthday club. What do you think?
Well,
That comes with experience.
Oh,
That sounds good to me.
Share, let somebody else. Mike, you want to draw this morning?
sure, why
All
not?
right, close your eyes. Yeah.
There's a mousetrap in there.
What are we drawing here?
A
What are we
name.
getting, Tim?
There's a bunch in here.
Well, we had a lot of visitors despite the poor weather.
You do. So Off the Beaten
Here we go.
Path was an open house for studio artists around in DeKalb County, and it was the last weekend in October.
And one of our artists, Claudia Lee, made a beautiful handmade book, and we're going to award that to
Suzanne Williams. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh, no,
Suzanne Williams.
yeah.
No.
Well,
Patricia Miller of Franklin, Tennessee.
Yay!
Yay, Patricia.
I'll be mailing that to her.
Great.
Yay!
And I also heard someone from the local hotel said they had people come and stay for the weekend just to make the tours.
Yeah, that's great.
And we always like to thank our sponsors. So thanks everyone for supporting the tour, and we're
You have quite
planning.
a few. It's a huge event, takes a lot of work, and
They help
a
us
lot- some
underwrite
great-
the publicity.
Yeah, great sponsors.
So I got to go get ready for next year. Thanks. everybody.
Thanks, Tim. Oh, that's exciting. You know, everybody's a winner. But
Yeah.
one person gets a really cool thing this
yeah,
morning.
I know. Well, let's talk about what all we've got coming up.
Oh, November is going to be fun.
I know, it is. I thought we had a lot last month, but I think we've got more stuff coming
I think
up.
we might.
Well, first, let's talk about our ribbon cutting. You know that's one of my favorite things, that
Oh, and we
Community
got to
Improvement
celebrate
Awards.
that. Yep.
Well, we had a ribbon cutting for Attorney James, better known as Jim Judkins, located at 200 South 3rd Street in Smithville, and John Slager will be joining him as an associate attorney.
That's great.
He's excited about that.
Yeah, that's super.
And then, Jen, I know you were there for this one. McDonald's, we had a ribbon cutting at their new, they had an open house. They've done all these renovations inside and out. It looks terrific.
It looks fantastic. It does. It just looks fantastic.
And we appreciated the Boy Scouts coming and participating and raising the flag. And let me tell you, they are professional. That was a windy day.
It was a windy day, and we were a little bit challenged because the hook starts at about 6 feet tall, and our that was
We were
little
climbing
bit of
a ladder that
challenge.
day.
So we found a ladder. It all worked out.
It did.
It was good.
But I really
I
enjoyed
was real
meeting
proud
the
of them.
owners, Sandra and Tim Thunderberg, and they're just great people.
They are.
Yeah, I look forward to getting to know them even better.
And they have several McDonald's in the area, and so
They do.
it's great that that we have experienced owners and managers for our local McDonald's. They've done
And
a
you
great
know,
job.
since we were there, and since they deserved a Community Improvement Award, we went ahead and did that too.
Yeah, 2 for 1 thing.
We did a twofer, yeah. So anyway, we appreciated them for doing. I mean, it looks beautifully. If you haven't been out there to see and the inside's totally redone too. It looks
Yeah.
great.
Even the bathrooms. The boys let me know that the boys' bathroom looked really good.
Really, I like it.
So even the bathrooms.
Well, and we also gave a Community Improvement Award to Randall Bond of the East of Eden Landscaping. Now, out of his generosity of his heart, he donated his time and his plants to put out at the Smithville Post Office and also the Smithville City Hall. And every time we scheduled to do this, it's like rain.
I know it's been a while that he's done it. We've been enjoying his handiwork for a long time, but
We finally gave him his award, his well-deserved award.
Yeah.
So we appreciate all he did there. And you know what? It's almost Veterans Day, so guess what? We got lots of events coming up.
Yeah, this is a good time to be thankful for our veterans.
Oh my goodness, yes. It reminds us to remember how thankful we are. Sometimes we just take that for granted. But
And I think it's beautiful that in our community, lots of folks pull together and do it not just once, but several times. That we know that it's important to honor our veterans, and we've got several different events.
yes, well, Liberty State Bank's 7th Annual Veterans Breakfast will be November the 8th at 7:30 a.m. at West Main Baptist Church Fellowship Center in Alexandria. And then, Mike, I'm letting you talk about everything that's going on at the DeKalb County Complex, and one of them is going to be there.
On the 12th.
On the 12th.
November 12th,
They're having their program starting at 9:30, and doing the flag presentation and some speeches and talks, and then they're going to go lay a wreath at the courthouse, and then they're going to come back and eat, I think, at 11:30. And they say they're expecting maybe between 150 and 200 people.
They had over 150 last year.
Yeah.
It's a great success.
Well, it pulls together all sorts of folks to honor our veterans, and the senior citizens do a great job of putting that event on, making it really something for the veterans, and it'll be a great event.
Well, and I know you're excited that so much is going on at the county complex. I mean, everything you'll see throughout this whole program. We got like 4 events going on at the county complex.
Keeping the light on.
Yeah.
That's better than nothing going on there. And like when they built the new gym out there, guy walked in and said, "Man, you could hang a lot of tobacco in here." So, I'm glad we're not hanging tobacco in the building. So
That's
it's
right.
really being utilized.
Lots of fantastic.
just play the same thing. A lot of cracker in here.
I think everybody's excited about the Nutcracker going on.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be talking about that. Yeah. Well, Flutie, if you'll grab a mic there, and we've got the Christmas open house for our downtown Smithville merchants. So tell us
Yes.
about that.
Christmas open house this weekend.
Oh.
8th, 9th, and 10th, and a lot of us is going to be open Friday night, which is the ball game night, and we will have it on the radio just in case you don't go to the ball game and you want to listen to it. We'll have it playing on the radio.
Yeah, it's out of county, so
Right, it's out.
So
it's
it's
in
good
Livingston.
to be able to listen to it as it's on.
Yes, we'll have it on the radio for anybody that wants to listen to the ball game. So come on down. We'll be having refreshments Friday night. We'll be open till 8 o'clock. Most of the stores, both stores downtown will be. You're supposed to laugh.
Yeah, I got it.
Took a minute there. Believe it or
We
not,
need a cue card.
Yeah, that's right.
we do have several empty buildings downtown. If anybody's interested in putting a store,
That are
in
getting
fact, I
fixed
had a
up and
call-
beautiful, yeah.
I had a call yesterday for a lady that's wanting to put a store downtown, and of course I give them all the names of people. But anyway, we do have several stores that's still open. I've got 3 stores, which is a men's store and a ladies' store and a shoe store. And then we've got a beauty store, a beauty shop next door to me, Charlie Mack's. which,
Beautiful
she's gonna
things
be
It
open.
is.
purses and
She's going to be
jewelry.
open, and she has a lot of jewelry and purses and stuff like that.
And
Besides
things
all
for
this kind of
gifts.
stuff, and a hair stud. And we have a fabric store down the street, which
A
is
really
doing
good
great.
fabric
Yeah.
store.
So clever. She's doing a really good job down there.
So
And, of course,
SEW
don't
clever.
leave. I'm sorry.
SEW clever. Yeah, so clever.
So clever.
Right,
Yeah.
CW clever. And Webb's drugstore and gift shop is still doing a great job over there.
And she has
She's
some of
given
the
me
most
She's
unique
given me a whole
things in
list of
there.
things to
Oh, yeah.
say, and I don't think I can get all this in.
Well, go ahead. Give it a whirl.
But Friday the 9th, she'll be having Potter Extraordinary by Susan DeMay and her exclusive Christmas pieces. And then on Saturday, she's doing a countdown towards Christmas. On Saturday the 10th, she'll have Bill Luton and bring his 30 copies of The Lake book.
And I think that's about it. He's about to be,
that's
that's
it.
all he's got left. So get out
Really?
and get.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Saturday the 17th, Karen Colbert, Mistletoe Traditions, will bring her wonderful magic pillowcases and books
Ooh.
down there. And then Friday and Saturday on the 23rd and 24th, she's open after Thanksgiving sale, Black Friday,
Oh,
and so are we.
good.
We'll be open.
Yeah.
We'll be open at 7 a.m. that morning. And early bird gets the worm. We'll have all kinds of good sales and
Shop
and
local.
some gummy worms.
That's right.
Shop local. Amen. What else can I say? When you said that, but we have more businesses downtown than you think. When I said 2 businesses left, we've got the great DeKalb Florist, which does a great job.
Oh yeah, they're very
And
popular
she
on
be-
that night, aren't
Oh,
they?
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, everybody in town comes there, and that's the reason we switched her open house from Thursday night to Friday night. She wouldn't do it on Friday night, so we just followed her. But DeKalb Florist will be there, and she'll be decorated to the hill.
She will.
And the flower box is down on Walnut Street there. And of course, we got 2 good eating places.
Yes.
downtown. White Possum doing a great job. And
We're going there for
Sundance-
lunch, aren't we, Jen?
Yes, we are.
Sundance has been
Sundance
there
is incredible.
30-something years and still doing great. and of course myself and our business, and then Charlie Mack's next door, Granny's Gold Mine, jewelry store up and down Main Street there, and DNS Specialties, which is on Market Street right behind me. And
I have to put a plug in for them. We've used them several times in the last 6 months, and they are just the easiest folks to work with.
They really are. They're really
Sherry
nice
is the
folks.
sweetest person.
Very accommodating. I really appreciate. We had one piece of art that we had, picked out, and through email we back and forth. It was almost midnight before we could figure out. I mean, they were really trying to help us out to say,
They got their nose
this
to the
is not-
grindstone every time I go by.
They're
there.
like, this is maybe not going to work out on the T-shirt the way that you would hope it. Let's look at this instead. I mean, they were
They're really good.
helpful and
DNS
and we've been very
Specialties,
pleased.
embroidery, and then Sister's Treasure, which is kind of next door to
Right
them. And in
next door,
between
yeah.
them is Tom Janey's got a new nice building there. If you haven't,
Yeah.
he's fixing to put up a awning, real nice awning.
Custom
And-
shades, I
and,
tell you, we
Yeah.
love all the improvements going on
And a
downtown.
lot of improvements going on. If anybody's been downtown, they'll notice all the new painting that's been going on, and new awnings are about to go up.
Yes.
I've been talking, and I'm going to get mine in.
He's been talking to me. Let me get those awnings up.
We're putting up new awnings, and we're just about ready to do it.
Okay, good.
Eva's Beauty Shop right there between DNS
Yes, and she's got
uh,
purses and some things to buy in there
Sure.
too.
exactly,
great things.
and she offers something special every week. I noticed one day she had men's haircuts for $5.
Wow.
So that's a pretty good deal
That's
this
a
day.
great
and
deal.
Why did he point to you, Mike?
Because I had so little hair.
I guess.
He's the only man there, tell me. I had to point it
Are you gonna point it?
Mike, you need a
They
haircut?
charged me a finder's fee.
And of course, don't forget, we got the two banks still in town that's doing a good business, and the insurance places. And,
Plenty of services downtown.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
We got the gun store and the flower box
Yeah.
on Walnut.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned him a minute ago. You might not have heard
Yeah,
me. But,
I didn't. I wasn't listening.
But this weekend, the Christmas open house. So we'd invite everyone to come down.
Now, the 58th annual Fall Fest, sponsored by the Smithville BPW Club,
Yep.
will be held at the County Complex. Oh, my word. That's on November the 10th. And I know you don't want to talk about all that stuff, do you? 3 age groups, the Fall Fest Queen, Autumn Princess. Men don't know about that stuff.
I know.
No,
Poor
Autumn,
Mike.
Autumn Princess, all that
Putting him
stuff.
on the spot, making him talk about
Yeah.
really
He's a
things.
judge.
That's right.
You're not a judge,
I
are you?
just know they're having 3 contests all in one day. And they have been up looking, about the stage and getting it prepared and where they're going to stash the kids while they're in waiting,
Right.
And so they've got that all worked out.
Well, yeah, I imagine so. That space
It's
is
a great space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic space. So it's nice to see it being utilized, and everything about the county complex is really coming together, and it's makes it fantastic to be able to host an event, knowing that building activity room is the community.
And so many things can go on at once.
Yes.
I mean,
While we're talking about that building, at 10 today, and the money has already come in, so we don't, Jerry Jolly and his group, we got a grant for another part of the building
Yeah.
for $15,700, and it came in this morning.
Yay!
Wow.
And-
What's that going to be for?
It's for the kitchen, so we're going to finish it
Wow.
and buy the rest of the equipment that we've been waiting. Everybody keeps saying, "Well, why are you waiting on this?" 15,000.
Yeah, right. That wasn't just burning a hole in your pocket. I had to come by it honest.
And there are a few other things we've still got to do, but it's coming around, and people are utilizing most parts of it.
Yep, that's great.
Well, applications for this event can be picked up at the Smithville Review, Cherokee North America, or Liberty State Bank, and the cost is $20.
And it is so sweet to see the girls dressed up all pretty tonight.
Yes, it is.
So I hope they have a great event. That's this Saturday, next Saturday.
Now talk about
Yeah.
great events, though. Look at this, the DeKalb County High School alumni game. Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
That's on December 10th at 4 p.m. at the
November.
DeKalb. Oh, what did I say?
December.
I'm already December.
We're in November.
I am so
All this
ready for Christmas.
All this Christmas talk.
Not really ready, but I'm excited about Christmas. November the 10th at 4 p.m. at the DeKalb County High School gym. And they're encouraging all the alumni to participate. Won't
Right.
it be fun?
Yep.
And they're on a men's team, a women's team, and cheer squads. Mm-hmm. I'm none of those.
Me either.
They're wanting
Basketball
odd years versus even years. If I was one of those, I would definitely fall in the odd part.
I would be odd too.
Yes. But they want to recognize any teams, players, or coaches in basketball history.
I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna play.
No.
Get it? Odd. Even.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
you need to hold up a cue card this morning. I'm so offline this morning. But anyway, they're wanting to recognize any teams, players, or coaches in the DeKalb County High School basketball history that's either been to the
Very
sub-state
fun.
or state tournaments.
Yeah, that's
Neat, huh?
great. Yep, that's super.
And then I've got to announce this because I'm on the Alexandria Senior Center board.
Mm-hmm.
They're having their Christmas Bazaar fundraiser on November the 12th. They'll have lunch from 10:30 to 1. They've got chili, drink, and a dessert for only $5. I know.
And I'm telling you, they're good cooks.
They
right
are
there.
good cooks.
Mm-mm.
I won't even say, if I'm helping cook because nobody will come. But anyway, carry-out's available. Let me tell you, we do a lot of that.
Yeah, I was impressed. Lots of folks call in and say our whole company, is
That's
buying.
what happens.
So 15, 20 carry-outs all at one time going out.
Or 40.
It's a
yeah,
big
it's
deal.
something, yeah.
It's a big deal.
And then they've got a bake sale until the goodies run out. So
Uh-huh.
get there early. And anyway, they'll have, they'll be having vendors there offering paintings and dolls and jewelry and all kinds of different things. So they'll also have door prizes every hour on the hour. Oh, I always love that.
Ooh, good.
And then for more information, call 529-2928.
That sounds great.
Now, Summer D. Banks is here. You know what that means?
Freckles
Friends. Okay, Summer, get us updated.
Well, we are doing pet pictures with Santa, or kid, or family
You
pictures.
bring your
either
kid?
one.
That is a great idea.
Oh, that's good. What
So-
if my big brown lab could do that?
Your three-legged dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my three-legged dog.
Your three-legged. I'm up in your lap. Three-legged dog. He's the biggest buddy.
He's so sweet.
He is.
That's going to be November 17th. That's a Saturday at Tractor Supply from 9 until 12. We're going to have Laura Stone that's volunteered to take the pictures for us. And we're
She does a great job.
She does.
She
She's
did
great.
the soccer league pictures, and it takes an even keel to be a photographer of large volumes of randomly running children who
And
really
pets.
don't want. Yeah, who really don't want their picture. Have you ever asked a kid if they really want their picture taken?
Yeah.
So that's fantastic.
She'll do
That'll
a
be
great job. And we're going to have Christmas themed pictures, or you can just do, you don't have to buy the cards that we're offering, but we're doing CDs, packages. Nothing is going to be over $20. So it's very affordable.
And will Santa be there?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness!
I've arranged for him to come into town.
Our first, I think that may be the first
Animal-loving
sighting.
Santa.
Yeah.
The first sighting of Santa of
Yeah.
the year.
How neat is that? Well, that'd be a lot of fun.
We're excited about it. And you can pick them up. What you do is you order that day, and then I will deliver them to whomever within that same week, the following week.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
So
that.
you'll be able to get them really quickly.
Oh.
Yeah,
So that's
Pet pics with
November
Santa.
17th from
Yeah.
9 to 12 at the Tractor Supply.
that's right.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if it's okay, I want to mention Project Graduation.
Please do.
I'm helping out with the Project Graduation pancake breakfast with Santa this year. That's going to be Saturday, December the 1st at the DeKalb County Complex again from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. We'll have, again, pictures with Santa there for the kids and craft activities for them to do. And the breakfast tickets are $5, and you can pick them up. Each senior will have tickets to sell. And you can also get those at DeKalb Market, Ace Hardware, First Bank, and DeKalb Community Bank.
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
Neat. That'd be fun
Yay.
and affordable. Wow. Thanks a lot for that.
You're welcome.
Oh, guess what's coming up, Jen?
The prayer breakfast.
Chamber Prayer Breakfast is coming up November the 20th.
My
at
favorite event of the
7 a.m.
holidays.
Well, it just gets you in the mood.
It does.
It does. November 20th at 7 a.m. at,
And where's it going to be?
where's it going to be? The new county complex. And the doors open at 6:30. I know, that's even early for me. I will be there probably at 5:30.
But it's not so early as the guy who has to cook, who is Jason Evans, doing our catering. And Jason Evans does a fabulous job. He has done this for several years now. It is an amazing spread of food, the most delicious breakfast you will have
He does a great job. We're so grateful to get him. And then, Jen, you helped us get our keynote speaker for this year.
Yeah, you know, people have seen the New Frontiers, Christian camp that is in downtown off of Old Snows Hill Road. But we have never really heard the story. And so Lori Nellis, she and her husband Larry started New Frontiers several years ago, and she is going to be our keynote speaker. She's going to talk about New Frontiers, how it started, where it's going, and honestly, I have never met a couple who walks closer with God than these two folks. They do such incredible work, and they have such a fantastic spirit. And we couldn't think of a better person to be a spokesperson to think about prayer for our community and moving forward into the holidays in that perfect mindset of the reason why we celebrate what we celebrate.
And Jen, we're so grateful that Leadership DeKalb class of 2013 will be there.
We'll
to
have our aprons on.
Yes, but not only will they be helping to serve the food, they'll also be leading in several of the prayers.
Yeah, and this is kind of evolved into a really neat tradition of the existing leadership class to also participate in some of the programming for the day. It's going to be a great morning.
Great morning.
What time is it usually over?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
We make sure that people are able to get to work on a regular business day. So we pack a lot in and from 7 to 8. And the Boy Scouts will be there.
Boy Scouts will be there.
Ceremony and lots of great fellowship, great food, and an opportunity to hear from Lori Nellis of New Frontiers.
Yeah, and if you need a ticket, just call the chamber at 597-4163 and we'll get them for you, or hold them at the door. I think they're $12.
Yeah, they're $12.
Okay. I have lots going on.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about lots going on, the Appalachian Center for Crafts annual holiday festival is coming up, and Gail Looper's here. And Gail, I know you've been working hard getting it together already. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we are so excited this year. We have the wood shop has an exhibition of furniture in Gallery 1, and we have new artists that are coming in. We have new work going in Gallery 2 and the north windows. We have our tree up already.
Oh!
Yay! And it has ornaments on it that are
beautiful.
made by one of our students who graduated a couple years ago. We're looking forward to doing the mini workshops. Last year was the first year we did that. And so you can come out, spend $20, and sign up to take a little workshop that it would last maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. This year we've got marbling scarves, which is always so much fun. And we're going to do glass bead making. And then we're going to do enameling on copper. And the glass beads and the enameling on copper can be done where you can either make a necklace or a pair of earrings with that. And I think for the copper, you can even make a keychain if you're the guy doing it. So all that goes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right after Thanksgiving. Let me look at the dates again, like I don't know.
Yeah.
23, 24, 25. We'll be open every day, 9 to 5. Demos are going to be happening from 10 to 2 all 3 days of the event. We've got basket makers. We've got, we've got Helen Sefcik coming. She does some of the sewing classes at So Clever. She's going to be there doing free motion embroidery, and we also have her items for sale in the gallery, some of her larger quilts and things.
She does beautiful things.
She does. We're gonna
So
do,
crafty.
oh, she's awesome. We're going to do glass blowing on Saturday. And as usual, that Chad from the Redbud Cafe has the best menu.
Oh.
And he'll be open the same
They
time
call
we
it a
are.
cafeteria, but that's only because the students are used to, anytime that you're on a campus, you call it It is far from cafeteria food. It is the most delicious meal.
It is so good. Now, I'll tell you, you can find all the information with what demos are happening, the schedule of when to sign up. You don't have to sign up in advance for these little mini workshops. Just show up that morning at 9:30. Registration starts in the admin building, and then you go straight on to class or have a cup of coffee and then go to class.
Well, you know, I had an opportunity to go to the art mill in Cookeville, and
Yes.
it was so fun, but it was $40. I mean, it was worth $40. Don't get me wrong. You know,
Right.
got your supplies and everything's all set up, and it's very fun. But this is $20, and you get to take it home with you.
You do.
We don't
You
need to
do.
go to Cookeville for the art mill. It's
No.
right here local. It's
Come
a
and see us.
fantastic thing.
You can make a present for yourself. You can make a present for other people. It's just really so much fun.
And making a scarf, you would not believe. It almost
Oh.
makes itself. Like you just pick the colors and then it makes itself, and you get to be so proud of yourself for making
Rinse it dry and wear it.
it really is a dry and wear kind of thing.
It is,
Yeah, it's
it
fabulous.
is.
They're beautiful.
One other thing I wanted to say was for all the schedule and everything that's going to be going on, the menu's posted. If you go to TNTECH/Craft Center, there's a button on the Craft Center homepage that'll take you straight to the event. We'll be open after the event. We're open through December 23rd. If you can't figure out what to buy somebody, come and get a gift card.
Yeah.
Let them pick out
That's a
their own
great
present.
idea.
And I'm gonna put a plug because Gail knows I did this. The Craft Center gift shop or gallery is the most fantastic place. If you're looking for small but unique, maybe $10 gifts for your teacher gifts for Christmas, it is the perfect place to go and find a unique something that the teacher you know is going to enjoy, but you're not having to spend a whole lot of money, and you can get lots of varieties, so you can get 5 or 6, however many you need,
Absolutely.
and it's a great place to buy a gift.
Thanks,
you,
Gail.
guys.
We're looking forward to it. I know, Jen, you're wanting to introduce our next guest.
I do. And as soon as I walked in, I'm like, Nancy!
Yeah. I love Nancy.
That's right. DeKalb Community Hospital has another guest on our show.
We're trying to do this monthly.
We are. Nancy Trapp is our Director of Surgical Services, and she is going to talk a little bit. We know that there's an operating room, an operating place, because there are people that have to go there. But Nancy, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the hospital.
Well, thank you very much. Right now at our hospital, we are currently involved in getting ready for what we call our skills fair. It is internal education. We have 15 different departments and subspecialty that are all going to work together to present a portion of each one of our areas of expertise so that we can have some fun teaching, learning, re-educating every staff member. Right now, we have 189 full-time and PRN employees at our facility, and we are reteaching and re-educating the things that we may not do on a daily basis, might have forgotten how to turn on a particular piece of equipment. So it is for the continuing safety and quality of our employees so that we can present a well-educated, knowledgeable, working together for our community. So we're going to be involved in that the next couple of days. And everybody's real excited about it. People have invented certain really little fun games for the employees to participate in. And then we will put ourselves through a little rigorous competency and skill demonstration for each other. So I'm one of the members of the education team, and I really enjoy doing it. I would like to let everybody know that one of the things that our hospital does is once a year we have a chili and soup cook-off. Mm-hmm. We raise money for the United Way. This year it's on Thursday, November the 15th. It's from 11 to 1. We, all of the employees, we have some excellent cooks in our facility, and we make our favorite soup or chili. We bring it as a donation, and then we ask you to come and sample our wares and then give a donation to the United Way and get the soup or chili of your choice. I'll go ahead and let y'all know that for the last 2 years, the operating room and outpatient surgery have been the winner of the trophy with the Louisiana gumbo recipe that is in our hospital cookbook. So we all combine our our resources and put together an excellent, fun day to raise money. So, if
all
you're
the departments know what their competition is.
all the departments know what their competition is,
It's
and
beautiful. Part of it is the presentation too, and you would be so impressed with
it is. There's plenty of food. Please come sample our goods.
soup in pumpkins. I mean, if you've seen it on Pinterest, you'll see it there.
It is. You do. Various our men are some of our excellent cooks, but so far in the last 2 years, they have not beat out the operating room and outpatient gumbo, Louisiana gumbo. So I just had to throw that in a little bit. Yeah. So please come sample all our goods, give your donation for the United Way, and eat healthy and hearty.
Oh, thanks, Nancy.
Thank you.
I also want to say a big plug that our last Leadership DeKalb session in October was at the hospital, and thank you very much to the hospital for hosting and sponsoring the last Leadership DeKalb event.
It is always our honor to host the community services that we have in our community.
It was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we couldn't have a chamber chat unless Kathy Hendrickson was here.
I know,
She's
especially
like
this time
one of
of
the
year.
co-hosts now. I know.
She gets
with
to
the
right
Justin
here.
Potter Library. And, Kathy, I know you're having a fit to talk about what we've got going on Christmas, but hold back on that because we're going to do
rein
that.
myself in.
Yeah. Give us the other news, and then we're going to pull you back in at the end.
Well, I just want to say, the year's coming to an end, and it's hard to believe that we're almost to the end of 2012.
I know.
Where did it go? But we've really been busy at the library this year. We're kind of winding down a little bit. We've been doing computer classes. We may do a few more by the end of the year, but with all the holidays coming up, I don't know. We're working on that right now, but so many people are going different directions, so we're going to see on that. But we will announce that if we do in the papers and also on our website. I just want to tell people what the libraries have to offer. I mean, we've given a lot of programs this year. We've had our summer reading. We've had our Older Americans Day. We try to do things for the different holidays and everything in between. I want to thank Mike and the county commissioners for letting us use the county complex twice this year for our events.
It worked out really
It
good.
did. It was
didn't
and plus people got to see the county complex and what is there to offer. And there was so many different things going on at the same time. It was amazing. People could see the gym and see the room for the game room and the exercise room and the senior center. So it's a win-win for all of us, I think, to be able to use the complex. So I do want to thank Mike and them. I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do at the libraries. I don't think people realize that we do have 3 libraries in the county. We do have Wi-Fi. We do faxing and copying, and we do have patron access computers that they can use. They can also print from that. We have best-selling books and audio books for people that are traveling or going on vacation. We kind of know when people are going on vacation or they're taking a road trip because they come in and get their audio books. And people use those at the factories too. And it passes the time. Let me tell you. We also have DVDs. We become a video store, and we do have music CDs, magazines, and anybody that's been in there and talked to Mr. Webb, he's kind of like a gold mine for us. I mean, in the genealogy room, he's just. He knows more things than I can even remember. People can ask him something and he just spouts it
His
out.
brain is just one big file cabinet. You just ask him a question, you can just see the little
wheels turning in his head. It's just
the drawer opens and out comes this fantastic story.
So we have a lot to offer at the libraries, and we do have 3 in the county. And we have a website, DeKalbLibraries.net, that you can check for any events that we are having in the library. I do want to thank the staff because, I'm on here talking about all this, but they do the things behind the scenes. Anything I ask,
that's right.
all the hard work. I got Rochelle and Susan and Doris and Helga and Marie and Jeff. And without them, we cannot run the library. Let me tell you. And they keep me on track a lot of times. But it's a community effort too. And everything that we do, we get the support from the community. We get the support from the county and from the city and WJLE and DTC TV and the chamber is always really a big support in the Times and the Review. So we just thank everyone that's helped us out this year and all the things that we have tried to do for the community. So I want to thank all of you, and we will talk about the other things.
Okay.
The last thing they're probably going to
Thank
do this year.
you. Well, Mike, I'm going to let you talk about the Christmas cards for Heroes Project since you're involved in that.
We've got some boxes around in the complex and in the courthouse where you can come in and leave a card, and what they really want you to do is we're collecting them for Red Cross. And what they want you to do is just bring in a Christmas card and sign it, and no envelope and no addresses and no glitter, I think glitter sets off some kind of an alarm or something. But anyway.
Yeah, parents don't like the glitter either.
But
It's a
bring
blessing
them
for
in
everyone.
and sign them, and if you want to put a message to some military person in there, do that. But sign it and bring it in, and then they will address it and send it to some of our military forces all over the world. And it's a really good thing because it's like, I'm sure a lot of other things, there are probably some scattered across the world that don't get very many cards or thank yous or. And I think it's just a good thing to do, and then we'll collect them and give them to them.
And I also heard a number. This came from Clarksville, and I can't remember what it was, but typically, they kind of rotate servicemen and women around so that everybody can come home for a holiday. But because so many of them are coming home for good, many of them are not getting that leave to come home for the holidays. And so this is a really important time for us to be remembering them and knowing that it'll be soon that they'll be home permanently, but that'll be hard. It's going to be a hard holiday for a lot of folks because their loved one is going to be, they're going to be in different places.
Well, if you want to express your appreciation to a service person, just drop it off at your office,
our office,
Mike's office,
or
the county complex.
And I want to put in a plug for the American Red Cross in general. I know she's there on Wednesdays and taking donations for the victims of the Sandy hurricane. The storm that hit there are lots of folks who are still just completely homeless and dealing with that, and winter is upon them. And so this is a really good time to be thinking of the work that American Red Cross is doing for the folks who are homeless due to those storms in New Jersey, Staten Island, New York.
Absolutely.
And I think we don't realize how the severity of the damage.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting firsthand phone calls, and there were streets underwater. There were houses on the street where Lee works. The front of an entire building was blown off, and they had 105 mile-an-hour winds, and were without power until the day before yesterday night.
Wow. But there's still lots of folks who were in the floodplain, so they qualify for flood insurance. But that means that FEMA and the emergency care that FEMA can provide, it doesn't. It's secondary. So all of these folks are pretty much between a rock and a hard place, and winter is upon them.
And
so
many of them, the entire block was burned. Well, not block, several blocks, 130, 40 houses in New Jersey in one spot were burned. And all those, like I say, those people are just homeless.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do with all this garbage and trash and debris from the storm?
And
they have really severe winters there.
And sand. They have in some buildings. I heard that they had
11 feet deep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So we need to definitely keep these people in our prayers. And we do appreciate the American Red Cross, but they also want to remind everybody on the Christmas Cards Project to get those cards in by November the 21st. Yeah. Okay. Now, Santa pictures. These are for people. Summer, we got Santa pictures for pets.
On the
we got
17th, that's
but
right.
for Santa pictures for humans, we'll be at DeKalb Community Bank on November the 24th from 8:30 to 12 p.m. at the Smithville branch. And then DeKalb Community Bank Alexandria branch on December 1st from 8:30 to 12.
Santa's just a busy dude, isn't he?
He is
Every
gonna be busy
Saturday.
from now on
Every
out.
Saturday, you want a picture with Santa, you just let us know. We'll punch in the right direction.
Now, we're very excited this year. We skipped last year. I got a little lazy last year. I don't know.
Lazy? Are you kidding me?
Well,
do you remember you were homeless? You were moving from one office to the next.
Yes, I
Do you remember
was.
that? The courthouse.
I had a rough last year.
The courthouse was we were in transition last year.
Yes, I was
That's
moving the
word for
chamber
it.
from where we were to where we are now, which we're so appreciative to be here. And it was raining. It was not a good weather month.
It was a good time to take a little break. But we're
we
glad
had
to be
take a
back.
break. We are. Well, I appreciate that. But we're going to have our Christmas on the Square. And you know me, I like to get a lot of bang for my buck.
Yeah.
We're having Christmas on the Square, downtown renovation celebration, and chamber open house all in the same
All
night.
in the same
Not to
time.
mention all the stuff that goes with Christmas open house. So
Yeah.
first, that's going to be on November the 29th.
That's the Thursday after Thanksgiving.
Yes,
So it just happens. It just happens that the Thursday after Thanksgiving is still November.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of times a lot of times it doesn't fall that way.
But it's going to be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Mike, first let's talk about our courthouse open house.
We're going to have a little bit something new this year. We're going to add a live Christmas tree outside
Nice.
and kind of decorate it, maybe with some things from the craft center and some other things, and have a lighting for it. We're going to have, I think, the chorus is going to be, the community chorus will be outside, and then we have some people that are going to provide music and things. We're going to have some snacks like we usually have in the courthouse, and decorate it a little bit better than we normally do. And
Well, you all were busy last year too.
We
I mean,
were.
it was
we were
transition
lazy like Susan.
yeah, lazy.
We had a little on our plate last
Yeah.
year. But hopefully some of those things have been completed.
Yeah, that's right. It has settled down. That's for
Well,
sure.
what time's going to be the tree lighting?
That's kind of still up in the air.
I think we said 5:30,
I
right?
think 5:30 is going to be the official lighting.
Well, it'll be dark by then.
Yeah.
That's
dark 30. Yeah, but you don't light a Christmas tree before dark.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
now that
kidding.
we've changed our time, then
And
it gets darker
did we
sooner.
hear from the band? Are we going to try to get the?
No, I haven't talked to them
Okay.
yet. Yeah, I don't know. But
So
the
let's put a
community
plug
chorus is
in. If the
coming.
band, if that award-winning DeKalb
would-
County
Band
Marching
wants
Band
to-
is
we would
available,
We would like very
love to
much
have
to
them.
have them there because they add a lot of things to the community.
Yeah, it's just
and
neat.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And we'll have snacks, like I say, in the courthouse. And a lot of the stuff will be outside, weather permitting
Right.
or not.
Mm-hmm.
But and then we'll have some things in the courthouse and around the square and down Main Street and around the town.
And I know that, like the Boy Scout troop, we're gonna do cider, hot apple cider, right on the corner of Webb's, and we're gonna do that as a little fundraiser for the foster children, so the foster care fund. So there'll be hopefully lots of folks coming out and joining the community effort to celebrate down on the square.
And
They're
the
going to
city.
help
I'm
in
sorry.
the lighting and do the pledge and that too, lead us in that.
Yeah, we might not have asked you yet, but
That'd be great.
You may not have known that yet, but
yeah, I was going to tell her this morning. I've been a little busy too, trying to get those awnings up downtown before we have our downtown's renovation celebration. But also, the city of Smithville really want to be involved this year. Mayor Jimmy Post and Hunter Hendrickson's been helping us, and they're going to have a photo booth. One of those photo booths where you get to kind of, dress up, put on the big glasses, the furry stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
and it's,
good.
it'll be free, and you get the 4 little pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I gave my
and
husband
another
for
opportunity to get your picture with
his
Santa.
birthday, because they had that at the.
A picture of you?
No, I was at the. I was at the senior citizens health fair, and they did it there. So I thought, and they said, yeah, it was, and so I put it in this card and I said, happy birthday. It was free. They liked it.
We love free.
And Mayor Poss and Hunter they're going to be doing some new decorations for downtown this year. That they have
yeah.
just
That's
purchased.
right.
Yeah, they're gonna have a DJ too, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
gonna have a DJ.
They're gonna have a DJ with so when we've not got somebody singing, there will be Christmas music going.
That's great.
Yeah, and not only have we got all this going on, and of course our downtown stores will be open late and our restaurants, but the library.
Well, we always enjoy participating in this, and so this year we are going to have our program at 6 o'clock, and we are having Shan Burklow.
Oh,
I don't
that
know
sounds
if Suzanne
familiar.
knows her or not,
It's
but
a vaguely familiar name.
yeah, but we're looking forward to this because I hear she's great at working with the children.
I
and
cannot
everyone.
believe this is my child. She's
Yeah.
so talented.
She
And
took
so-
after her father.
Yeah. so-
I don't know. If she hadn't weighed 2 pounds when she was born, I thought she got switched at the hospital.
But I hear she does storytelling and puppets and all.
She does all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
So
kinds
we're
of
looking
things.
forward to that.
She is so talented.
I think our adults enjoy this. Just like during the Halloween celebration, we had the adults come in dressed up. And we had Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man come in, and they dress with the kids, and they have a big time too. So
That's
we
right.
can't leave our adults out of this. So,
No.
so I think we're all going to have fun, and we're also going to have not a surprise visit, but Santa's been making the rounds, so he's going to be at the library after Shan is finished, and we'll urge the parents to bring their cameras, and that way they can take pictures with their children with Santa. And they do like to tell Santa what they want for Christmas, and sometimes that takes a little while, so we're
You
there
know,
for a few
some of them
hours,
have a
so
nice long list.
They have a long list, and some of them just say, we can't get them to talk, but they'll give you 1 or 2 items, so it's a wonderful time, and we really appreciate being able to participate in it.
Well, we're excited about it. And, you know, I never make promises about the outside stuff, but we have invited the inflatables. We'll have a train
ride.
if the weather is slightly good.
Yeah.
You know,
Believe me, they want to come.
they want to come.
But they know that it's dependent upon the weather.
And also, we wanted to have a celebration that night to thank all the downtown businesses that have painted their buildings, and they're spending a lot of money.
It is looking fabulous.
Yeah, we've got a lot of awnings that are on order. We're hoping they're here by the 29th. And I haven't called them yet because that's my list of this afternoon and tomorrow to do, but we're going to be presenting the checks for the mini grants, the $500 mini grants, to everybody on November the 29th at 9 a.m. that morning. So anyway, we're excited about that. We want everybody to come see what's going on downtown. We're hoping it'll generate maybe some interest, like Flutie said, people calling and maybe interested in putting business in some of these empty buildings. And so we're excited. Of course, the chamber will have open house since, Mike's provided the food that night. So I thought, let's just piggyback it all together. I'm on a tight budget.
That's right. Let's celebrate being big with somebody else's food.
That's right. Well, anyway, it'll be pretty by the end. The mayor Poss has assured me that I'll have my storage room by the end. I'm worried, but no, it'll be there.
There's lots of things in the works,
Yeah.
and the downtown revitalization group has worked so hard. Steve White and all the bunch.
Wade Smith, Mark Ashburn, and Alan Webb. Yeah, they're great.
And I'm telling you, if you haven't been downtown lately, it'll be like you have taken a step back to what you remember a fabulous, vibrant downtown. It is really looking great. And
our open air stage, we hopefully well we get the wood Wednesday, so for the post. So the posts are going up Saturday. That's fingers crossed. And
we'll decorate the post.
Yeah, we're decorating the post. We're hoping we have a real live open air stage by the time the state people get here to inspect it on the 29th.
It'll be really, really open air.
Yeah.
Really. Put your tree in the middle of the road.
That's right.
Put a tree in the middle. Yeah. But anyway, it's coming together.
But you all have done a great job. It's a lot of effort from a small group of people, really dedicated, and now the whole community is going to start seeing the fruits of that labor. And so, thank you very much to you and the committee for doing all that work.
Well, our pleasure. And as everybody said, we have done way more than the $1,000 you said we had to do.
Right.
So I said, well, that was the plan. Mm-hmm. That was the evil plan. Well, anyway, we got parades coming up.
Oh, I love this time of year.
Oh, my goodness. Saturday, November 25th, the Alexandria Christmas Parade, and that parade's at 3 p.m.
They're kicking the parade season off the Saturday right after Thanksgiving.
I like that. And then Saturday, December 1st is the Smithfield Christmas Parade, and that's at 1 p.m. And lineups at Smithfield Elementary at 11 a.m. And then, Jen, we got, the Liberty?
The Liberty Christmas Parade, which is also fabulous. That is Sunday. So you can go Saturday, Sunday, catch all three of them. But the Liberty one lineup is 1 p.m. at Salem Baptist Church in Liberty, and the parade will begin at 2 o'clock.
And that's December 2nd.
And they all have fabulous flair and their own sense of Christmas.
It's so sweet.
You can't go to one, you have to go to all three. They're just all fantastic.
Gives you a warm feeling in your heart.
Yep.
And also December 1st, the 3rd annual Christmas Bazaar at the
DeKalb County Complex.
That's right, from 8 to 3, hosted by the Smithfield Review. So go check that out. Great day to go shopping there. And then December 7th, I've not been to this, but I got a personal invitation from Roy Nelson Pugh himself. Liberty State Bank's Customer Appreciation Open House at the Liberty branch.
Yay!
I'm going.
There's food there, Suzanne.
Is there food? I'm going for sure. And if you haven't been there, they did a total renovation upstairs and downstairs. It looks incredible. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. I saw the before pictures. It's just fabulous. Yeah, they doubled their space. It looks so good. So go check them out and tell them you want to see the upstairs. Yeah.
I want to see the inside of the vault.
I want to know where the money is.
See the inside the vault.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. The kitchen's upstairs, though. You know me. I'm all about food. And then, look at this. The DeKalb County Complex Community Theater presents
The Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. You're supposed to say a little more enthusiastic.
The Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
I didn't have as much coffee as
I hadn't had any yet.
No, we don't need coffee.
Some. Yeah. Who needs coffee?
Whatever.
This is really kind of surprising me at how well this thing is doing. But the plays and the ballets and things that they're having there, which I'm not normally a ballet kind of guy.
You are now, though,
but
aren't
I am
you?
now.
You're learning.
But to really want to thank all the people that help sponsor this Nutcracker thing, because it cost $6,000 to bring that one day production here, and I'm not going to try to remember names, but next month I will, because I really want to thank those people. And it's by doing that we're helping to keep the prices down to where we hope everybody can come.
Right.
And the tickets are $18 for adults and $12 for under 12, and we are going to also, as part of our community thing that we want to do, we're going to invite some kids that are going to be free that
Great.
might not be able
That's a
to
good
afford
idea.
it.
Yeah.
And we've done that on all the others, and we're going to continue to do that. And we want them to have a big time and bring them in. And that's, to me, one of the better things that we have done.
Well, when Carmen came, it was fantastic to see standing room only, and in this space, everybody was sweating bullets, wondering if it was going to come together.
Mike Foster was sweating bullets.
But
Is anybody going to show up for this
but
thing?
once the stage lights came on, I mean, it was 100% no different than any professional theater group that you could possibly see, and the Nutcracker is the same. Fabulous costumes, beautiful music. It is the same production that they are providing. And so it's just an amazing thing that we have an opportunity to have that here. $18 for adults, $12 for kids.
It's $52 if you go to that.
Yeah, I was going to say, plus parking, plus driving there.
Plus
I mean,
probably it goes up to 75.
I started to say,
The cheaper one is $52, the higher one is $75.
Wow.
The same production, same people.
and so this needs to be a tradition that if you've never seen the Nutcracker, this is a fantastic opportunity. If you have seen it, this is a great tradition for you to start to come with your family to a local production. It's 100% class act, but it's a local production, and we want to support
I was amazed that we've already sold at least half the tickets.
And that's the reason why we're
You better get your
announcing
tickets
it,
today.
because it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out.
Tickets.
You can get them at the center there in the office. We've had people, which impresses me too, we're getting calls from Sparta and Cookville and towns around that are beginning to learn about the things that's going on there. And so it definitely will sell out.
That's right.
And we're going to hold just enough tickets for the kids I mentioned, and the rest of them are for sale. And if we make anything on this, and we hope we do a little, we're going to start a fund to buy the permanent curtains so we don't have to rent a curtain to put up. At the Nutcracker too, it's going to be all decorated.
Surprises.
And there's going to be some things for kids and adults too to do in there, and more photo opportunities. And there's going to be some things other than the play. I mean the ballet.
Yep.
My employees and I are all coming. That's what I'm giving them for Christmas. Is a night out to the ballet.
Wow.
I know. So
That's a great
I'm so
gift.
excited that there's like 7 of us that are gonna all get together and do that. So I'm thrilled.
Isn't that a nice
That's
idea?
a great idea.
Well, I don't know that
You're
we
an
mentioned.
awesome boss.
Yes. I don't know if we mentioned the date. It's going to be December the 20th.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, when the tickets are gone, they're gone. So, and it's getting pretty low now.
Yeah.
So
The
get
word
out
is
there.
getting out, and
Which
it's
is a
gonna.
good thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
So I
But
guess.
I've got to go buy one for me and Miss Wanda.
Yeah,
You better.
I got to go get one too, and so just call, I guess, Jessica at the Art Revolution.
Jessica or Tony.
or Tony Luna,
or
and I don't have
Chris
that number.
Jeff or one more.
I call your office.
No, I call mine.
5175. I know that number. Yeah, it's the only number I know. So anyway, we're looking forward to that, and I think that's just a great addition of something to have to
One
bring
more
to our
thing.
county.
One more thing.
Well, we're out of time, Jen, or we were, like 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
So we want to, as you can see, we want to help
But
promote
I need to
your.
say one little thing.
What?
New Frontiers.
We didn't even say anything about
DeKalb, the Leadership DeKalb. We had a
I'm
fantastic event session last October.
Yes, we
Want to
did.
say thank you to my sponsors, DeKalb Community Hospital, New Frontiers, and Family Medical Center. And this is the time where we do think about all the fun, exciting going to pictures with Santa, but this is also a time where we need to be paying attention to those around us whose needs are not being met. And so please give generously. Scouting for Food is coming up this weekend. So when you see the little boys in their neckerchiefs asking you to support our local food bank, please give generously. We also have the Angel Tree that's come out. We have lots of opportunities for folks to participate in giving back to our community. Almost all of those events, everything stays local. The food drives, the Angel Tree, those are our people that we're just contributing to make sure that they have a happy holiday also. One other little special thing in my heart is the Senior Angel Tree. And this is the third year that the fabulous class of 2010 Leadership DeKalb started. This was their class project. The Angel Tree project is for 12 and under that Laura Stone coordinates. But the class thought, what about our seniors who don't get a Christmas? And so you can swing by DeKalb County Florist or Creative Styles, and it works both ways. Just the Senior Angel Tree works just like the Angel Tree, where you take someone's angel off of the tree and you offer to buy that and wrap it and then return those gifts back to the designated locations. So they accept donations, and this is one of those times of year where even the smallest gift can mean that someone gets a gift. And so we ask you to look for those opportunities and support the groups that are giving back to our community.
And it makes you feel good to give.
It makes you feel,
my goodness.
and it makes you appreciate how much you have to realize that one little something makes a big deal.
And I'm sorry I skipped over leadership. I had it so little.
I know, you were looking at the clock.
I know, I was looking at the clock. I was looking at Tom over there going, hey.
Tom's like, woohoo!
He's
out of tape.
He's out of
tape. Classic.
Well, if we didn't promote your event, it's because I didn't know about it. Give me a call.
Sorry.
We're sorry. 597-4163. There was 3 things on this morning y'all brought up I didn't know about. And so we'll help you spread the word. Thank you to my co-host, Jen Sherwood, and our county mayor, Mike Foster. And I think Kathy Hendrickson from the library has become a co-host
yes,
now.
That's right.
Designated co-host. We're like, y'all are like Coco. And we appreciate so much WJLE and DTC TV for sponsoring the chamber chat and listening audience and viewers. Fans. Yes. I gotta tell you this. I was at Hardee's the other day having breakfast, and somebody says, "Oh, you're that woman on TV."
That woman.
Really, that woman? Yes. That would be maybe me. I don't know.
Was it that woman or that woman?
Oh, does it matter?
He was smiling.
There's a difference.
I'm just thinking, maybe we ought to have photos made up.
Did they buy your coffee for you?
No. I get a senior discount now. They don't even ask me how old I am. They just give me. I go, why is the coffee so cheap? You said you get the senior discount. It just hurts my feelings. Really. I don't want it.
Take it. That's right.
But anyway, we appreciate our listening audience and our viewers.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.